gospel reading today from Luke chapter 1, verse 46 to 55. And Mary said, "My mind magnifies the Lord, and my spirit rejoices in God, my Savior. For he has looked with favor upon the lowliness of his servant. Surely from now on all generations will call me blessed. For the Mighty One has done great things for me, and body is his name, holy is his name. His mercy is for those who fear him from generation to generation. He has shown strength with his arm. He has scattered the proud in the thoughtfulness of their hearts. He has brought down the powerful from their thrones. He has filled the hungry with good things and sent the rich away empty. He has helped his servant Israel, according to the promise he made to our ancestors, to Abraham, and to his descendants forever." This is the end of Luke chapter 1.
This morning we're going to do a little bit different from the traditional sermon. And I'm going to invite folks who would like to share a story, a brief story of blessing that your mother gave you, or a mother figure in your life, a blessing that she gave to you. I will come around with the microphone. You're free to use it or not. And I will share two quick blessing stories from my mother's. I was, first of all, blessed to have a wonderful mother and a wonderful stepmother. And so I want to talk about my mother, Suzanne Warren, Gross Warren. Her middle name was Gross. My mother, as some of you know, died when I was 16 years old of pancreatic cancer. And it was a very traumatic moment in the life of our family, and certainly in my life it was a very traumatic moment. But I have many blessings I could share. The first one I want to share is meatloaf. Mom made meatloaf. I don't know why I remember meatloaf, because she made lots of things, but for some reason meatloaf sticks out. So to this day, I like meatloaf. I know people don't like to admit that, but I like meatloaf. And I give that as credit to my mother. The more important blessing that my mother gave me was, there were special times as I was growing up, and there were certain days, usually once, maybe twice a year, where I woke up and played sick. Mom, I'm too sick to go to school today. Most times, 9 out of 10 times, Mom said, "You're fine, get up and go." But there was this once or twice a year where, for whatever reason, my mother would let me stay home, and it always ended up in she and I driving the country roads of central New York and ending up at lunch at the Burger King. And it just became this kind of special day. It was random. It wasn't very often, but literally once, sometimes twice a year, she just said, okay. And we always ended up on these beautiful drives in central New York. Any of you who have ever been to central New York will know that it's a beautiful, beautiful state. It's far removed from the New York City area and just beautiful. So we had some very special times there. But my mother died, and my father got remarried to our stepmother, Virginia. And the blessing of Virginia was that she really, really loved all of her stepchildren. It was quite remarkable to see how she immediately adopted us and all our problems as hers, and blessed us with her attentiveness and her willing to listen to us, and going to our graduations and our different sort of events that came up in life, and just being the substitute mother. That's very difficult. That stepmother role is very, very difficult, and she pulled it off. She was there for my high school graduation, my college graduation, seminary graduation, and on and on. And then she died of cancer. So that was another huge loss to my father and to our family. But we were really blessed by a wonderful mother and a wonderful stepmother. So I would like to hear some just short blessings that folks have received from their mothers. And if you have one you'd like to share, just raise your hand and I will come out.